Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Tonight we're going to be going on a journey through life. I know when I was young, I wanted a certain action figure. I was like, Dad, please give me this action figure for Christmas. Christmas rolls around, I get a box the size of an action figure. I open it up, and it's empty. I'm like, Dad, please, I really wanted this action figure. And he says, son, that's the Invisible Man. The important thing, though, is that my dad always got me what I actually needed. I had a roof over my head, food on the table, and a bed to sleep in. Matthew 7:11 says, "If you then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give good gifts to those who ask of him?" I think I really know what that type of father is like because my dad showed it to me. He's the best dad ever.
No, he's not. My dad's the best. No, he's not. My dad's the best.
No, mine is.
I think I'm going to stay out of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your daddy?
My father. Who's your dad?
My father, and he's better than your daddy.
What? My daddy can bench press 400 pounds, 800 if he uses both arms.
My daddy can make a delicious pizza using but nothing but found items from your backyard.
My daddy ran a marathon in under 2 hours. On his hands.
My daddy was the lead singer of 90% of all popular 80s hair bands.
My daddy runs the economy from an office buried deep beneath the earth's core.
My daddy catches swordfish with a fish sword. A fish sword.
My daddy has a monkey bullet that brings him bananas and fresh herbal teas.
My daddy won a Pulitzer Prize the last time he wrote a list of groceries.
My daddy was arrested once for smelling too good and for being too handsome.
My daddy kidnapped himself and then escaped instead of paying his own ransom.
My daddy jumped out of a plane and landed safely on another plane, flying at a lower altitude.
My daddy conducted all the surveys used over the past 30 years on the Family Feud.
My daddy invented the wheel.
My daddy invented inventions.
My daddy put a cardboard cutout of himself in a cul-de-sac for crime prevention.
My daddy is an astronaut fireman specializing in space fires.
My daddy plans to relax by working on an oil rig when he retires.
My daddy has a festival set up in his honor called DadCon where people cosplay as my dad.
My daddy choreographed a knife fight for Michael Jackson's Bad.
You mean beat it? My daddy can get gardens to grow just by looking at them in a nurturing manner.
My daddy challenged the Hulk to a fight, but the Hulk got scared and turned into Bruce Banner.
My daddy won the best daddy competition when he and your daddy were the only competitors.
My daddy was an editor on Alien vs. Predator.
Really?
Yeah, he was uncredited.
My daddy is an Olympic gold medalist in all events except not being awesome.
My daddy genetically engineered plants to grow fully fried onion blossoms.
My daddy can beat up your daddy.
That's it?
Yeah.
My daddy was elected president, but he turned it down because he was like, I don't feel like it.
My daddy released the Kraken just so he could smite it.
My daddy wins every card game he played except solitaire, where it's a draw.
My daddy has never failed to retrieve a prize at that game with the claw.
My daddy created a barbecue recipe beloved by people of both North and South Carolina.
My daddy was asked to build a fence once. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called the Great Wall of China.
My daddy can teleport.
My daddy has telekinesis.
My daddy can telekinesis port, meaning he has the ability to move objects with his mind and then mentally transport himself over to where he moved them so he can use that object in the place that he moved it to.
My daddy knows how to end a song perfectly, just like I do.
It didn't end. I mean, the song's still going.
I'm trying to get the DJ's attention, but he's not seeing me.
Maybe you need to call your daddy. Maybe I need to call my daddy. I'm sure it can help you.